Brett Howden's playing really well. He had 4 assists in his last 3 games coming into this game, and he scored in this contest.
The one thing about drafting centermen or trading for centermen in Howden's case is when you load up on them, they're skilled enough and they adapt outwards. So you can put them on the wing and they're going to survive well. Now you look at the way that he moves the puck and then moves himself and then finishes this play. Now, I like the fact that as a lefty, he takes that shot, which lefties always bury. Low blocker, stick in the middle of the ice. This play starts with Pionk as he breaks up a pass. It's a great stick-on puck here, heads-up play, and now everybody goes. Everybody goes, and you can see they're working together, and Brickley does a great job to really set this up. You've got 3 Rangers, but Pionk stays with, and what helps here is it pushes everybody back, and right now, I'm telling you right now, Mackenzie Blackwood has a read on either shot, pass to Pionk, or pass to Brickley. Everything's an option. It makes that shot that much harder. So it's a heads-up play. It's a terrific shot. I'm just glad he took it because the pass to Brickley wasn't there. The play to Pionk was going to be a tough one, and it's almost taking him away from the net. It's a great shot, heads-up play. And for a centerman that can possibly adapt in and out of the lineup, going from wing to center, he's showing he can do that.
All right, and Howden finishing the season with very consistent performance here over the last handful of games. Filip, Dave mentioned what looked like some type of upper body injury the last couple of seconds of the game. Hopefully Chytil's okay, but he scored in the second period. It was the only goal of the game and allowed the Rangers to tie the game at 2. Only goal of the period, I should say.
He didn't score last month, right? So you go the whole month of March, you don't score. Now, what do? Do you listen to your coach or do you keep doing what you're doing? And I think he really showed me in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game that he was going to do what coaches generally want forwards to do. Go to the net. If the puck is going there, I want to see you there and I want you to stop. Go to the net and follow up every rebound and stay around the net. We talked in the pregame, Billy, about Mika Zibanejad and Ryan Strome. Why are these guys scoring? They stop at the net. Now, you fast forward to the second period, and where's Chytil? He follows up the shot as if it had a plan behind it. So you've got to do this if you're going to score goals in the National Hockey League. You've got to follow the play to the net, and he stays on it. He stays on the hunt, and he wins the battle. But I thought I saw that in the entire game for him. So now it works, right? Now it gets a little good to you, and you keep going, and hopefully, you know, it isn't an injury that it looks like it was something nasty at the end of the game.
Yeah, the second period very chippy with Tony DeAngelo getting in a situation. Brendan Lemieux back in the lineup after being in a scratch yesterday. He was mixing it up. So only 1 goal in that second period, but a lot of action. Third period, 4:10 to go. Connor Carrick, game-winning goal for the Devils.
Right, and, you know, it's one of those where the puck is in a position on the ice where it's got to get out. It doesn't get out. You think you've got it, and you try and get backed up there. And on that play there, it's Chytil. So you're kind of seeing the good and the bad of having a teenager in your lineup. But he backs up a play that's not ready to go up ice yet. And he flies, and now the Devils have access to the slot area on a play that at that time in the game shouldn't really happen. But at the same time, I mean, back to Chytil, right? He's got 12 career goals, 11 this season, 1 last. That's the 3rd most by a teenager in New York Rangers history. So we're not just seeing any old guy come in here. I mean, he's still a teenager. So you're going to see a teenager sometimes cheat in their own zone for offense. And on that play, I think that's why it ends up in the back of your net.
Now, Steve, we heard from Dave Maloney about what he thinks and perceives as a lot of frustration with Henrik Lundqvist trying to get to 450, and he's been stuck here now on 449 in terms of career wins.
Look, I remember 2 years ago where I sat with him for a couple of hours after the game in which he won game 400, career 400, and that was against the Colorado Avalanche. He was breathing such a sigh of relief because you carry a certain weight with these types of milestones because everybody's taking notice. It's your parents, it's your wife, it's your kids. You know, this is a legacy type of win that he's waiting for. He's had 5 attempts at it. He hasn't gotten it yet. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to take that into the summer, right, Bill? Like, do you think he wants to go into the summer?
But he's still 6th overall.
I know.
And Cujo's next at 454.
Hey,
he's not getting there. He's not going to get there now.
No.
Now, maybe he thought he could get to 5th overall.
You know how life works. I mean,
Right.
it's never there until it's done, right? And it just weighs on you. I know. I mean, it's tough even at the beginning of the season just to get the first win of the season. You don't want to, you know, wait 2 weeks for your first win. I'm sure he feels the same way about this.